Welcome, everybody, to a Monday morning Come Back to Love meditation. Very happy always to be here to connect to the loving source and to do that in a group. Yeah. So let's dive right into the meditation. Just invite everybody to have a breath, deep breath into the belly. Give yourself 3 breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, slowing down the breath, but also infusing your body with breath, like both. Good. Allow your eyes to close if it works for you, or a soft gaze. Or if you're keeping your eyes open, especially if you're outside, for those of you here or those of you listening to the recording, if your eyes are open and you're outside, you can like focus your gaze on something, earth, Gaia, nature, and just like really take in that energy. Ah, let's connect to the earth, sending roots down through the layers, grounding, connecting. I think this grounding and connecting to the earth reminds us who we truly are. And we just walk upon her and forget that there's no separation, that she's part of us and we're part of her. And there's this way that we separate ourselves from nature. You know, we have language in our culture like going into nature and then coming out. It's like really a disconnect from the truth. So blending your energy and allowing that energy to infuse your body and your field with intention. Focusing on the inhale and then relaxing any walls, any barriers, any places of contraction, which sometimes just come with our human experience. So allowing the energies to circulate and noticing that in your mind's eye and your imagination, bringing the energies into rhythm, into co-regulation with each other, into connection with each other with an intention and purpose. And then once that seems to have been established, this connection with the earth, this rhythm with the natural world, which really just happens as soon as you say that it is. But we like to do things more clearly as humans. We like to, you know, work on it and we like to see it in our mind's eye, and that's all really important. But then let's open wide to the expansion of who we also truly are. Expanding our energy fields in all directions. Out across hundreds of miles in all directions, above and below, of course, but also front and back, side to side. Breathing into the spaciousness that also totally exists always. And again, our mind, our human experience brings us into the micro, making all of those micro things relevant to us. And this is our addiction to problems and then solving them. And it all makes us feel very important and gives us purpose. And I say that because that's, that's the truth for me also. It's just what happens. But what happens when we expand out, way out in all directions, keep going across the continents and the oceans, and we feel in and have an embodied experience of ourselves as energy, as soul, as a body in a soul rather than a soul in a body, a physical body in the vastness of our soul. Allowing and breathing into that experience energetically, emotionally, physically. And then bring that energy to any places in the body that could use support, resource, expansion, healing. I have a little spot on my masculine side, the right side, in the back, just below the second chakra. So I'd say it's a second chakra contraction right now on the masculine side. Masculine on the right, feminine on the left. So just notice if there's a space either in your field or in your physical body where you could use this expansiveness of divine energy as a reminder of the truth of who you are, because I feel like these contracted spaces just are there to remind us of who we're not and remind us that there are parts of us that forget, because that's what this is all about. Remembering, coming back to love, coming back to the remembering of who we truly are. So what would it take to bring that energy into these spaces that have contracted and gotten a little stuck? In my case, definitely a little stuckness in this place in my physical body that's ready to open. And let's destroy and uncreate anything that doesn't make that possible. Right, wrong, good, bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Releasing from the point of creation to whenever that contraction began, this life, past lives, someone else's life, sometimes even we're holding on to something. Destroying from the point of creation through today, the point of destruction of that tightness or whatever that is, that contraction, that holding on, that lack of capacity in this moment or before this moment to release and let go. Now there's an invitation to let go of whatever it is. Maybe it's a thought pattern. Maybe it's something physical. Maybe it's something energetic. And let's just use that energy to let it all clear. Returning to sender anything that, again, gets in the way, anything that might be blocking. And using the breath and the support of the universe, the divine, the seen and unseen beings to support a release, a letting go, coming back into union and communion with yourself and the universe. Opening up the crown in this moment, allowing any energies to fall gently, gracefully into your field, offering you an energetic support, resource, wisdom, guidance. What message is there for you today? What message is there for me today? Just letting that land. Perhaps releasing the jaw, releasing the belly, shoulders, neck, hips. Hmm. And one more moment of lowering your walls and barriers and opening yourself up to receiving even more deeply. Sitting in silence to let the meditation land, to let the information that came through you to land. And then we'll take 3 breaths together if you want to unmute and have your voice heard, or just stay where you are and have a breath, 3 breaths. And gently open your eyes. Come on back slowly. And welcome to your day.